You're listening to the Morning Bull with Bonley Johnson, Bonzobitburg, and Little T right here on your BAM radio. Rock on.
Rock on. WBAM and everybody, good morning. Good morning, Puddin'.
Good morning.
Morning, Bonzo.
Good morning.
You guys all sleep good?
Never.
Kind of.
Kinda.
Kind
That's
of.
I think every old person has the same story anymore. Nobody fucking sleeps after you get past a certain age. I remember I could sleep 10 hours, no problem. I remember when I had to be woken up. Now I go back to sleep an hour before I need to get up, and then I have to be woke up. Get up at 3 in the morning. Last night wasn't too bad. That was probably a good 5-6 hours straight. So I guess I'll take that as a win.
I always say I want to sleep.
I know you was up early because I saw you posted the morning bull thing pretty early.
I always say I want to sleep in when I have the chance, and I never do.
Yeah.
And then lately I've been going to bed early, and then I wake up at 1 o'clock thinking I'm sleeping 8 hours, and I'm thinking. So.
See, I wait to go to bed till 1 o'clock, and then when I sleep 5 hours, I call it a win.
Yes.
That's what I've been doing.
It
sort of works. Unless the baby wakes up at 3, and then, yeah, that ruins all that.
When you got a lot to do during the day, and then it makes me really tired, it's like, okay, it's time for bed. But I can't sleep like a straight 6 to 7 hours. I'm getting interrupted sleep lately, and I don't like it.
That's not bad, though. It's just, you're supposed to get 8, but I don't know who made that rule.
I don't know.
Is it a scientific thing?
I guess, but I think, like, I remember my mom telling me this.
Like how they come up with that number? That's what I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know.
figure out.
I don't know, but she would say, like, we would sleep all the time when we were teenagers. Like, that's what you wanted to do is sleep, sleep, sleep. And she goes, wait till you get older. You're not going to want all that sleep, which is basically true. You feel like you have to.
I wonder if it's because your body's growing and those cells are burning energy, multiplying and doing all that shit. And then you get to our age where you're dying, basically. So you don't need as much sleep because your body's not burning shit. Your brain doesn't fire on all cylinders anymore. Your body's not firing on all cylinders anymore. So your body's like, fuck it. You don't need to sleep.
All right.
I don't know. But I still like to know where they came up with 8 hours. I think a lot of that shit is just a guess.
Probably.
They make up some kind of weird standard and they're like, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, your body's like, you're dying soon. You might as well get up and enjoy your life while you still got it.
It's smarter than we are, right? We're trying to fucking fight it and sleep. And it's like, maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to get up and play video games while you still can. Something.
There's sometimes though I'll stay in bed until like, or watch TV and stay in bed until like maybe 10 o'clock.
Well,
but
it's hard to get out of bed when you got that caveman laying on you all the time. So yeah, you need to start working out so you can push him off. Them arms.
I'm sure he would tell you something different.
We're gonna ask him one day. We're gonna have him on the air.
And I know exactly what he's gonna say. She pisses me off all the time, and he's absolutely correct. He's absolutely correct. I don't mean to. It's just when
it's because you guys live together.
When everybody's up your ass 24/7 during the daytime, your space is going to bed, and my space is going to bed, sprawling out, my peace and quiet. And then if somebody interrupts that, then you're gonna get pushed off. Plain and simple.
This is how people end up sleeping in separate beds. Because you get older and you fucking want your sleep, and you can't. You're right. You can't stretch out with somebody else in the bed. Even in a king size bed, there's not that much room.
Which I have, and here's the latest thing I'm having an issue with his elbow I don't know what it is with his damn elbow, but it's poking me in the back all night. And I'm thinking, you have all this space, and there you are digging your elbow into me.
That's not his
I don't
elbow.
mean to do it on purpose. Well, see, he has carpal tunnel. So there's times also where he'll put his hand like in my face, like this. I don't know how to explain it. Like straight in my face. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, I need to stretch my arm out. Or he'll put it behind my pillow and raise my head. And I'm thinking, what are you doing?
Barkley woke up like that once. She said that. I was giving her the stiff arm.
He does that. Pat does the same damn thing. I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing?
That's not his elbow digging into your back.
Yes, it is.
No.
Because I pick it up and I throw it right up into his side. Huh?
Is it your lower back? Because he might just be missing.
Shut up. It is my lower back, actually, right in the middle. But we're to the point now where, like, I don't think it's our mattress, because our mattress is good, but it's to the point where I'm starting to roll right in the middle.
No, you listen.
And I'm thinking,
do you guys flip it and rotate it and do all that?
We should.
Yeah, that's why you're getting it.
I can't rotate it because it has I can't flip it, upside down. I can't do that, but I can rotate it.
Yeah, ours is the same way. You're not, because it's whatever. It's one of those hybrid mattresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't flip them either. You're just supposed to rotate them.
Well, we have one of those mattresses too that if you
it doesn't work.
You can't feel somebody like moving in it. See what I'm saying? That we have one of those.
Supposed to be. Yeah, you're supposed to be.
But I can't dig myself out of the middle once I'm in it.
Well, listen, when I was younger, I had a mattress like that, and I had my spot worn into it. I slept like a baby. But my wife at the time hated it because of the same reason. She would roll into that hole that I created in the middle of my mattress. And that's what it is. Pat's got a nest over there, and it's sucking you in. So
lately, I've been sleeping diagonal, right? And he's been doing the same damn thing. But when it's getting annoying.
Well,
but I can't sleep without him. Like, I need to, he has to be there, because if no one's in bed with me, I can't sleep. I'm up. I need that cuddle.
Really? I'm the opposite. When she takes the baby out to the couch or whatever, I sleep good. Because I think, because she sleeps in the bed with us, because she won't sleep if you put her in the bassinet. All the doctors like, you can't do that. Yeah, well, we do that, so fuck off.
You know what? They said that to us too. They say it to everybody, but it's like to the point where it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's multiple reasons I'm having trouble sleeping. The other, her being in the bed, it makes me want to I'm kind of awake the whole time, even though I'm sleeping, because I don't want to roll over on her.
Right.
And the other thing is, I sleep with the TV on.
Me too.
I got to have constant entertainment. Well, she loves the TV. So if the TV's on, she won't go to sleep.
Oh.
She just stares at it. She fucking loves it. She don't know what it is yet, but she's already a junkie. She's already a TV junkie. She just doesn't know it yet.
But no, it's true, because little man's the same way.
I mean, I think it's natural because the light.
Right.
Sorry, I'm trying to tell someone how to get on.
Speaking of the little man.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is why Pat's a little pissed at me.
You call his thing a little man?
It's my grandson. Bird? That's what I call him. Okay, so I ordered a play yard. I don't call it a pack and play. It's actually a play yard. So I ordered it on Amazon. I got a good deal. I got it for less than $40. Okay,
that is a good deal.
Yes. So it came yesterday, and I opened it up, and there's no instructions to it. I'm like, oh fuck.
No instructions?
No instructions. Right. So I'm going through the parts, and I'm thinking, I don't even know if I have all the parts to it, because it's not giving me the amount that I'm supposed to have. So I looked at this thing, and Pat's like, this isn't really hard. And I was like, what do you mean? I said, it's not coming with instructions. I said, because they have suction cups on the bottom. of
Mhm.
some of the parts. I said, I know what this is for. This is the bottom, blah, 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 blah. So I'm trying to put it together, and my fingers are not cooperating right now because of my fiber. So it's like, I don't have the strength. So he got his one side done, and he's like, this is what you got to do. And I'm like, okay. So I was like getting a little frustrated because I don't have the strength. I'm sorry. So he just got home from work, and he's trying to put this shit together. Well, we're just about done. And I said, you forgot something. He goes, what? I said, you forgot to put the poles through the material, like on the top and some
Mhm.
on the bottom. You missed it. And he goes, well, that's what I get for Russian. I said, well, no one told you to help me. I could figure this out myself. But
Girl
he was just,
power.
he just wanted to get it done and not hear me bitch. That's basically what, here, I'll show you the picture of it. But yeah, this thing is huge. It takes up most of our
I've seen those
most
big
of
ones.
our here a second.
We're
Most
not
of
we're
our
not there yet.
That's a 74 by 50 right there.
That's big.
That is. Yes. But I didn't want him confined neither. See what I'm saying? I don't want him where he can't roam. See what I'm saying? So I was like, I
Yeah.
want
No, I
something
get it.
big.
Baby prison.
Baby prison. Exactly. Infant jail.
But I don't but I
The
like I
inf-
said, Pat's like, why'd you get it so big? And I said, because I don't want him confined.
The
Like I don't want him
the
in that tight
infantentiary.
space. So I said, I said, and I don't know what we're going to do. I said, maybe we'll have another grandbaby. I said, but if not, we can use that for our dog
Oh,
kennel.
they're gonna have another one. I almost guarantee it.
But yeah, so it's
And
like,
then you got Minnie K. She's only a couple years away.
don't push it. No.
It'll go so fast. She'll have her driver's license next week, and then boom, 3 kids. Hey, mom.
Yeah, so Pat was like,
Hey, mom.
Pat was telling me I have no common sense for putting this stuff together last night.
No,
I just didn't
no.
have the patience.
He's a fucking construction worker. He could do that shit in his sleep.
Well,
Putting
I
shit
can't
together
tell
is
him.
what he does for a living.
I can't tell him that.
Putting shit together is what he does for a living. So that thing probably was together in his mind in like 30 seconds.
It was until he forgot the material, and I kept on. I even told him in the beginning before we did it. You have to put these poles through the material. Yeah. We get to it, and he goes. I said, now he goes. All you have to do is put the straps over to the Velcro poles, and I was like, no. He's like, why not? I said, you forgot to put it through the material.
How does the door work? I see a door.
It's a zip outside.
So it's like a tent.
Yeah, so only the person outside can unzip it.
So you can't throw a blanket over there and play fort.
Throw a blanket over where?
That's what I would do
top
if I
of
was
it?
a little kid. I'd throw a blanket over it and play fort.
I would put blankets on the top of it. I
Yeah.
have big enough blankets for it. That's what I was playing.
That's what I would do.
Got it too. But yeah, it's big.
But that thing's big enough to, he can probably stand up in it when he's ready. He's probably pretty close to that now.
He is to the point where he's standing, but it takes it up to, they said it takes it up to like a toddler stage. But if I was 5 years old, I'd probably still be playing that and playing forts, like you said.
Yeah.
We should buy 2 of those for the cabin. We can flip them over and put them over the bed and
Play
be
fort
like mosquito nets.
Well, Pat said he was going to send a picture in and tell him that's his doghouse when I kick him out of the bed.
I never thought about mosquitoes down there.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of wetlands, so it might not be too bad, being that it's on that big hill.
Less that creek in the back gets water in it.
Yeah. Well, it does. I'd imagine it's probably wet right now.
Yeah.
I didn't go back there when I went and got the Steiner, so. But yeah.
I might get the ice fish this year.
Where at?
Ooh.
Wherever.
Erie.
It is cold enough.
Do you go to
It's
Erie?
going to be cold.
You ain't
I
gonna
don't
catch
go
me
up there.
doing it.
That's not Erie. I'll go to a small lake.
Ah.
Tapping. They got the big catfish.
I usually go Piedmont and
Piedmont would be a good one.
I done Leesville before.
Leesville's got decent saw guy too.
Yep.
I wonder if they're catching up yet out there. Being a small lake like it is, if they keep stocking it.
Yeah.
I wonder how they can fix that so they can breed.
I
I
don't know
guess
if
they
they
can.
can.
So you got scientists working on all this dumb shit, like the end of the world and stuff. They need to work on making saw guy breed so they can become a big species. If you like to eat fish, go catch a saw guy. Tastes as good as crappie, only they're giant, or they can be giant anyway. I've never had a bad piece.
I thought about buying some fingerlings and throw them in my mother-in-law's pond to see if they would live.
I'd imagine they would. Unless something ate them.
They say they got to be, the water's got to be so deep before a walleye can live in it. And hers is just under that, so I don't know if it'll make it, if they would live.
How do they get in the river? They stock the river too?
I think it's like a lot of that's walleye that's in the river, but I think they just, from like overflow and stuff from lakes and ponds, they swim in that way.
So it's probably walleye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's some, the Solgai Lakes, they got contributory rivers and streams that run in. They just swim up there.
Well, that's what they like anyway. They
Yeah.
go to those mouths where the mud gets all stirred up. But anyhow, when are you guys coming down to Tappan there, Puddin'? Or you guys find a different lake you want to try?
I know. I think we're going to tap him.
I
got asked that question.
Yeah.
I got asked that question. Yes, because
we heard you.
Everybody's itching. Everybody's itching, and I want to call. I want to go during a holiday and celebrate with you guys. For a holiday, but the prices go
like
up.
What? Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time.
During the holidays.
You just gotta be patient.
Do them cabins go up? You think they'd be cheap as shit right in the holiday season?
Nope. That's
like
their
during
prime.
winter holidays, they would be, but not summer holidays.
I was thinking maybe like Memorial Day or 4th of July.
Yeah, then you're talking big time money there.
Exactly.
For around the lake.
We'll have the cabin done next year.
But yeah, I figured
the bunkhouse will be done this year, and then next year we'll get that cabin done.
Yeah, I figured we'll come, for a holiday and celebrate.
You guys can stay there. It's only an hour away, but we can party down at the Wolf Run Lake.
Yeah.
Maybe 4th of July. I don't know. We'll see.
I got a feeling you guys are going to like that lake once we get used to it. Both yous.
We'll probably be down more than once. One with Mini K and one without.
Yeah. So picnic on one, orgy on the other. Is that the plan?
Well, whenever Bonzo has a fish fry, will be one of them, and then the other.
We do the naked fish fry. You guys came to the regular one, the family one. You didn't come to the other one. But if you're not going to bring your daughter, then we'll have the other one when you're down. It's a fish fry.
You can't keep your food down after seeing us naked, though.
Nope. That's the challenge. Who can hold their fish down the longest? After staring at my soggy raisin ass.
I was saying to Pat, though, if we ever won the lottery, when we play the lottery, we had to play it.
You got to play it to win,
right?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
I have the same issue.
If it came to that point that we won, like maybe a couple thousand, let's just put it that way, we would actually get a place by tapping.
Yeah.
Probably. Yep.
Yeah.
And have it as a, like a summer home.
They haven't seen all the lakes. If they seen Atwood,
no.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. But exactly.
Even Salt Fork. Yeah. Even Seneca. They're not as close. Tappin's definitely closer to everybody, to us and all that, but it's by far the least nice lake in our area. By far.
Like I said, this is only our second time in Ohio.
Yeah.
So
Now, one of these times we're gonna have to have more time. We always have shit going on when everybody's here, and it's hard to take you on a proper tour of things.
Well, we can make it. Like I said, we can.
Once the cabin's built,
he actually wants a vacation. So
like
more
a real vacation. Yeah. Once the cabin's
Yes.
built, then you won't have to pay for a stupid room anywhere. You can stay there for free. It'll have water and toilet and all that.
I gotcha.
That's one of the main reasons I'm doing it. I just wanted a place down in Noble County. That's where I'm from. That's where I call home. So I wanted a place down there. So that was the real reason I bought the place. And then, but also to have places for people to stay.
Now the question is, when are you coming up here? Both of you. I should
know.
say across from us, because you are directly.
We were
across.
talking about spring break, but there's been so many snow days now. I don't think Dana's getting a break.
These guys got snow
Well, maybe
days already?
Bonzo and I will make a trip because I don't think Barkley wants to bring the baby out yet. So, and if he can't get Connor out, maybe Bonzo and I'll take a trip over to that side of the state.
Yeah.
You have snow days already for your school?
Well, she's like it's not really a private school, but it's a special needs school.
Yeah.
And they don't get as many snow days as our regular public schools do. So
I gotcha.
yeah, they're at their yesterday she was off from the snow, and that was their first day that they're gonna have to make up. So any more snow days, and she's gonna be losing all of her spring.
Yeah, because Minnie K has one already that was used up.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to get hammered big snowstorm.
Yeah, it's coming.
Here.
I can't believe the schools closed for some of the stuff.
They're so scared.
Well,
they're so fucking scared that someone's going to crash a bus and get hurt.
I know,
and then
for
ruin the whole
school
district.
Right. Well, our school district, this happened 3 years ago. It snowed during school, and they didn't let them out early enough. And what happened? We had buses stuck on the highway with the kids in it for hours.
How many kids died from
because of our area,
exactly.
the Tusky Valley bus accident that happened. What was that? 2 years, 3 years?
That was on a charter bus.
I know, but still, I don't know if that's got all the schools worried.
Well, of course it does. What has them worried is getting sued.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. They should have to sign a waiver. Every parent that has a kid on the bus should have to. You have a choice of taking your kid to school,
right,
or letting them ride the bus. And if you're rolling the dice, letting somebody else drive your kid around. It's not the school's fault, other than the fact that they do hire the person.
But it snowed here last night. We were only supposed to get like a snow squall. It ended up to be like maybe 1.5 inches here.
Yeah.
The roads are not clear. At least the back roads are not clear here that I'm aware of.
Well, I was still up at like 12:30 last night, and they were still plowing.
If the kids would have had school today, they don't have school today due to an in-service day. They would probably had a 2-hour delay. But Minnie K is off today. I get her back later, and she's off on Monday.
Does her dad live in the same school district?
Yeah, he only lives about right up the road. He only lives 5 minutes away from me.
Well, that's nothing then.
No.
She's basically in your backyard. Camping out.
Yeah. So Big P, Patrick's got to pick her up on the way home.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They cancel awful easy anymore. But I mean, like I said, I was in a couple bus crashes, so I get it. I kind of get it. But listen, I didn't get hurt. I got bounced around a little bit, smacked off the side of the bus once. We went into a ditch, but if I'm being completely honest, I kind of thought it was fun. We had to have another, I think the farmers brought 2 tractors out and pulled us out. That was the end of it. They all knew each other. All the bus drivers were farmers back then. That was a great job for a farmer to have because you worked just a couple hours, a few hours in the morning, a few hours in the evening, and you were done. And you had the whole middle of the day to go out and do your farm shit. In the winter, you don't do nothing anyway, hardly anything. You're feeding animals and stuff, but perfect job for a farmer, driving the bus. So what was Pat pissed off at you about?
When? I told you.
We just said you got on his nerve.
Yeah, because I told him I can't do it. And he said, I'm tired of telling you I can't do it if you would just try. And I was like, that's what I get. I'm thinking, I am trying. I just like, I was very impatient last night. I was not, I was in a good mood, but I just wasn't, I just didn't want to put up with people's shit. So,
That's not a
but
good mood. That's the opposite of a good mood.
I'm just saying.
When I'm in the mood where I don't want to put up
didn't-
in people's shit, no one would consider that a good mood. Because that happens
Yeah,
to me a
but
lot.
I was by myself all day. I didn't have anybody, and I was enjoying it until he got home. I hate to say it, but because I know he gets in these moods lately. It's winter time. This is how he always gets every winter.
Yeah. Yeah. Seasonal stuff.
Depression.
Listen.
It's not really I want to say it is season depression. Maybe you want to call it.
Well, they call it seasonal affective disorder. It's not always depression. Sometimes it manifests itself like just like, I'll fucking deal with you in the winter, that kind of stuff. It's not really depression, but
he goes through it every year, and I keep on telling him it's the season. You're always like this during this time because he feels like he's confined, like he can't do much, or
there's no daylight. He would never survive. Me either. In Alaska, where they do that 6 months of dark shit. Could you imagine? Where it's dark for 6 fucking months. Then they have 6 months of daylight. Get the fuck out of here, man. I think that's the North Pole, but you know, Alaska's close. They may do a month or something at a time.
Let me bring up something that Minnie K brought to my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has a good question.
Okay. Let's see if we have a good answer.
So I bought grapes from Sam's Club.
Right.
That were seedless. Okay.
They're red that were what?
Seedless.
Oh, grapes. I thought you said drapes, like for the windows.
Grapes. No.
I don't have my ears in, sorry.
Red grapes. So she wants to know, if they're seedless, how do you plant them?
That's a good question.
Oh, trust me, she stumped me on this shit.
It's a good question.
Good question. I never would even thought about that.
I think seedless grapes are a hybrid. They plant 2 different kinds of seeds to get a seedless grape. So they're like the walleye or the saw guy. They don't breed. You got to create them.
Well, that's I read up on it. It says something about it's not like a seed. You would have to take like the vine.
The bud on the vine. Okay.
And then plant it, which I had no clue. So you would have to keep on.
The blackberries are like that. There's no blackberry seeds. You get those little buds that grow on the end of the thing. Yeah. When they die and shrivel up, that's what you plant.
But yeah, she stopped me. I was like, oh my God, I never would have even thought about that. But yeah.
Or grafted. Yes, you can graft.
She never heard of seedless grapes. And I'm thinking, she goes, why are they seedless? I said, they don't have seeds in them.
That's how Barkley's mom said we had to do the pear tree. Graft on a limb from a already fruiting tree. Yeah. Take a regular tree that's similar in breed, I guess. That's not a fruit tree or whatever. And you can graft on a limb from a fruiting tree and it'll become a fruiting tree.
Huh.
I don't think you can do it like on a pine tree. I don't think it works that way. I think it has to be a similar breed tree. But yeah, I've never tried it, so I can't swear to it. But I know, there's pages on YouTube dedicated to it. So somebody's out there grafting trees, but it ain't me. If this pear tree that I planted this year, I got a bigger one for my birthday from her. If it doesn't live, then I don't know. I'll experiment with something. I want a fucking fruit tree in my yard. I'm tired of it. I've been trying to get one for years, and it's never worked out.
I don't mind fruit trees or anything, but the problem is, like the bees. Wouldn't you figure the bees would be after it?
Well, you got... They're going to be far enough away from the house.
Yeah, I know.
We want to feed the bees, and because that's part of the pollination.
Well, I'm allergic to bees.
Barkley is too.
Yeah. So is my
I
daughter.
think so. She has an EpiPen. I think that's what it's for, is the bees. The $6 million pen.
I would like to have a cherry tree.
Cherry tree?
Mm-hmm.
That would be fine with cherries. I don't care for the pits, but I like cherries.
I like cherries, but I don't like cherry pies.
No?
No.
Cream pie, is that your favorite?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Banana cream pie
Banana
or
cream
pumpkin pie.
Three-way plum tree. You know, we got one planted, Starbucks. It's called a plumcot. It's a hybrid between a plum and an apricot. I don't know what it's going to be like. Never heard of that, but I found it at one of the farm stores. It wasn't Rural King. It was the other one.
Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply. Thank you. I was in Coshawk at Tractor Supply and they had these plumcots. So, and it's so far it's
It's an odd name.
Yeah, I know. So far it's living. It made it all through the drought and everything. So we'll see. We'll see. It shouldn't fruit this year, but maybe next year. Got to get it through the year. But yeah, I never heard of a plumcot either. And I don't even know if I like
I'm gonna
apricots.
have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look this up.
But plums I like. So we had a regular plum, a plumcot, some kind of pear, a couple different kind of pears.
Ooh.
I planted
They
5 or
actually-
6 trees and then like 3 of them lived.
Oh, here it is.
Then I got my new pear. So we'll see. We'll see if it sticks. It was the only one that I didn't care if it died because I never heard of the fruit before.
Is that what actually that looks
And it
like?
was the strongest one. I don't think I've ever eaten an apricot. Or apricot, how do you say it?
Apricot. That's how I say it.
Yeah, that's how I say it, but that doesn't mean it's true. Yeah, you would think if it was apricot, it'd be 2 P's, right? Apricot. Let's get into English now, why don't we? That's a fucking show killer. Proper English. Thank you very much. What are you looking up?
I'm looking up your plumcot.
Mm.
I hate that word.
You don't like it?
Sounds, no. I think that's what it looks like. That's just, it
Yeah.
actually looks pretty good though.
We'll see. Put an apricot up there.
Apricot.
Because
Hold on.
those look like pale plums to me. That's what that looks like. I thought apricots were orange.
They are.
Inside is. I don't know if the skin is or not.
You want a picture of an apricot? Is that what you want?
Yeah, on the limb like that. Because that's pretty
On-
cool looking. That's a good picture.
Hold on.
We give you
If I can
kudos for
find
the
one.
day.
Well, it's about time.
Way
Okay.
overdue, huh?
This is the best I can do. Hold on. Yeah, but that the plum is what
Yeah.
you're getting. That's the purple
Looks
color
like
that
an
you're gonna get
orange.
out of it. Yeah, that it's an apricot though. I don't care for apricots as much.
I don't think I've ever had one. I can't remember
I've
having
eaten
one.
them like the dried apricot.
Yeah. That's how I've had them. Dehydrated, but not like an actual piece of fruit.
Right. Yeah, I've never eaten one either.
Let me go back to
Well, maybe cherry plum is
Plum.
a plumcot.
apricot. Hold on. Well, they. Oh. What the hell is that?
Because
Okay,
that
hold
looks
on.
like a fucking peach or an orange.
Oh, wait a second. There's different ones actually. There is different ones.
I want to try the.
It says,
they
what does
call
a-
them?
Go ahead.
They call them something. They were on the Jungle Book, a prickly pear, but it's not called a prickly pear. It's called something else.
That's what I know them by.
I got info of what a plumcot tastes like.
Yeah, from who?
Google.
Oh, Google. I thought maybe somebody was messaging.
No, it says sweet and refreshing with just a hint of tang. This first plumcot of the
Like
season has
poontang
bright
or-
red, bright red, lightly speckled skin and crisp white flesh, rich and satisfying flavors like cherry and pomegranate.
Okay, now look up cherry
Oh, God.
plums.
cherry plums.
See if
Okay.
it's a different breed. Because, you know, there's like cherry tomatoes.
The one
cherry
I was
tomato.
thinking is the paw. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
is that what it's actually called? Because I've heard
Oh, you
prickly
know what?
pear.
That would be okay. So, what the hell? I don't even know how to say. What am I looking up? Cherry plums.
Yeah, cherry plums. That's what
Is
Starbucks call
cherry
them.
plum a real fruit? Or small fruits averaging 2 to 3 centimeters?
So it is is it a miniature plum? Is it?
Hold on, I'm gonna try to get a
Is it
picture
its
here.
own thing that they just call a plum? You know, they do that.
Hold on. Save the
Like they have those
photos.
ground cherries that they're not cherries at all.
There you
Called
go.
Parson somethings.
Kind of look like a cherry with the
That just looks like a plum to me.
little cherry. It looks like a cherry on the outside.
No, our plums are reddish like that.
Plums are purple to me. They're purple.
Some of them are. Yeah, some of them are red like that. Maybe I've been eating cherry plums. Didn't fucking know it.
I don't know.
I like when I eat fruit like that, I like it to be kind of crunchy. I don't like it to be soft and ripe.
Soggy.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's when they're the sweetest and whatever. And that's when they're quote unquote ripe, but it doesn't, I like the consistency when they're just before they're ripe.
So then what is a kumquat then?
A kumquat?
Yeah. What exactly is that?
You make it to the fish fry and we'll show you.
Ah.
Kumquat. I have no idea.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know if I've ever eaten a kumquat. I've heard the word.
I've heard the word too, but I don't know what it is.
It's an orange-like fruit related to the citruses with an edible sweet rind and acid pulp.
Oh, so you eat the rind too. So it's like you eat it like an apple.
Yeah. I see them in stores. I just don't.
I don't know if I've
what would
ever
you
seen
use them
one in the
for?
store. I think I would laugh. How do you spell it? You spell it like the bad word?
Hey.
K?
Yes.
It's with a K? No, I didn't know. Maybe that's why I never seen them in a store because I don't know how to spell. It's a kumquat.
Hold on. Trying to find.
I've got cum in my eye.
Hold on. I'm trying to find
What
something.
wiping cum on the pillowcases?
They kind of mind you like an orange kind of deal.
Well, that's what it said. It said it had like an orange-like rind that was edible, and then a sweet
Hold on.
pulp.
I'm getting there. There. There's your kumquat.
Yeah, it looks like an orange.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks like an orange and a tomato.
But would you eat that like a regular fruit, or was that I'm asking the wrong people, or do you actually use that like for like
Well, it says edible
ingredients
rind.
for like recipes? See what I'm saying? Like, what is it actually?
It says edible rind, so you eat it like an apple, right? So I guess they're made to just eat. Eat. Nobody likes a skinny Santa.
Here's a. Hold on. Trying to find a
See?
kumquat.
See?
Kumquat.
They spell it like the
tree.
bad word.
Who?
In Australia, it's spelled C-U-M. See? It's a
Really?
kumquat. Yep. Kumquat.
Hey, sup. Okay, or C. Oh, okay.
That's also where
That's just a strange
that's
name.
the technical. That's the technical name for stamping. Do you know what stamping is? Look it up on the Urban Dictionary.
I'm going to do that. Hold on. Do I even want to know?
I mean, it's what a girl does to a guy, so it's not,
Okay.
it's an action you can use against Pat or for Pat if he said that. It wouldn't really be, if it was me, it'd be against me. Because I'm like, no.
Am I reading this right?
This is why I love Australians. They spell stuff dirty. And they call each other cunts and nobody gets offended. You do that in the United States and you lose your job. That's that guy in the Philadelphia Eagles game. Did you see all that?
What?
That guy, the Eagles and the Packers fans getting into the argument, and the guy ended up getting fired.
I didn't read it, but I came across it and just I just flipped through it, so I wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, they were arguing the whole game back and forth, and I don't know if that girl said anything to him or not. But not that it matters, because the guy works for a consulting firm that does DEI work, diversity, inclusion, equity, and inclusion. For hotel chains. So he's in the hospitality industry, and he got caught on video calling her a dumb, ugly cunt. And they fired his ass. And the Eagles banned him from the stadium for life.
I hate that word. I'm sure.
That's what I was saying. Over here in the United States, the word is such a different kind of. Over there, it's like calling somebody a bitch.
Oh, that's a strong
word. Or a pussy. A little sissy. That's all it means over there. They call each other dumb cunts all the time. It's like, it's not a term of endearment, but it's, And over here, everybody's like, ah. It's like the cross, and it's like garlic to a vampire. You just can't do it.
Anybody would call me that, they would get punched.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Completely different context over here.
Oh.
But that's why I like Australia. They're tougher than we are. They can handle a bad word, like kumquat. Did you look up stamping yet?
I did.
So you weren't appalled by it, so you want to explain to the listening audience?
No, I'm not explaining it. They can Google it themselves.
Well, you at least put a link up in chat.
No. Hold on. Let me
just think of rubber stamping, like that kind of stamp. Not like a postage stamp. That's so gross. Do you know what it is, Bonzo?
No.
I'm going to post it. God. Hold on.
We used to have nice long talks on the air about those things. Words from the Urban Dictionary, terms and definitions.
Where the hell? Hold on.
During the Bond Pops. I almost had one last night. I was almost in the mood to do it, but
I was, you know what? That's odd that you say that, because I was going to message you and say, hey, thinking about doing a Bond Pop soon?
I was thinking about it last night. It really was. So one's brewing right now, so be ready. You never know what day or what time.
One's brewing.
Too many different definitions for it. Uh-oh. Well, maybe there's more than one, but
Yeah, there. Oh, for what? Stamping?
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I got a different one coming up. So I don't know.
Stamping is when a guy gives a girl a cream pie, and she jumps off of him and sits on his chest and stamps it like that.
Oh, God.
That's stamping. She leaves a mark on his chest.
Yeah, I'll let you. You can say it.
That's as clean as I can put it. I don't know what the other definitions are. I'm kind of curious to hear them now.
I just read one about some, was it feces?
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
The poop stamp.
I swiped right by it. Like, nope.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That should have a different
stamping.
name. Chocolate stamp. Oh, no.
Here's your Hershey Kiss. There you go.
Oh. What are those cookies called that have the Hershey's Kiss in the middle? Snickerdoodle? Are those the ones that have the kiss?
Drops. Hershey or Kiss Drop or something like that.
No, I thought they had a name.
I think they were peanut butter drops or something like that.
They were something
It's a
drops.
It's a peanut butter cookie, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what they need to call that then, the peanut butter drop. Instead of stamping. That's gross. Listen. I've been around the world. In Ohio, anyway. I don't understand that fetish. There's most of them like like feet don't do anything for me, but I understand how a guy or a girl could have a foot fetish. I get it. But that poop thing, come on, man. What the fuck? How do you get? I don't even know how you get past the stank, let alone the fucking creamy goodness, the chocolatey goodness of the. I don't get it. That's fucking terrible. And then you end up with fucking cholera. Definitely pink eye. So if you got a friend who's always got pink eye, one of those friends who always has conjunctivitis, that lives in Midvale, those guys are probably the poop. Why aren't you laughing?
Who are you referring to? When do I always have that?
You had it like twice last year.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I had one time. That's the only time I've ever had it in my life.
Come over to my house looking like Rocky Balboa.
And that's because I think that's probably because my wife has to clean up shit all day at school.
Oh God, I can't even imagine. Yeah, they need to have like a decontamination chamber that you have to walk out of before they let you go home.
She'll come home someday. I got to go up and take a shower. I got to go clean. I got to go change my clothes.
She is a better person than me.
Did you see what I stuck in there?
No, I see it now.
Yeah.
Fail to wipe your anus with a firm degree of integrity, and the leftover shit creates a circle streak of stinky fun on whatever you said. Okay.
See?
I get it. It's terrible.
So there is many different definitions of stamping.
I saw it in a movie. Not one of those movies either, like a real movie. And they were talking about stamping, and Barkley knew what it was, but I had no idea. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? And that's what it was.
So she showed you?
She just told me what it was. And
No, she showed you.
No, she showed. She did joke about it once, though. Said she was going to stamp me. I'm like, nah, you're not that strong. You'd have to catch me sleeping. Can you imagine all the hair on my chest? Ugh. It would take me an hour to get it out.
Did you see what I sent you yesterday? I meant about the men with all the chest hairs.
Yeah, the getting ready for the Ohio State thing. Yeah, it's coming. Come Monday.
Dana was just talking about she was scrolling through Facebook and there was guys carving just different designs in their chest hairs.
That's probably the one I sent.
Yeah, that's one she sent me. Yeah.
She said there was a guy. There was a guy that had like a mustache and it went down his neck and down his chest.
Yeah. I'll see if I can.
One guy had the British flag shaved into his chest. That one was pretty cool, actually.
There was a Batman, she said.
Yeah, Batman.
I forget what else.
Hold on, let me send it. Oh boy, I don't know if I can do that now. Oh boy, it's only gonna let me send it. There we go. Share, copy link.
We're waiting.
Oh, okay. Well, I was like, why is it so damn quiet?
We're waiting.
Okay, hold on. Paste.
With bated breath.
And if you don't have Facebook, I'll show you a couple of them. I can get to it, but if you don't have access to it.
Oh God, yeah, this was the one she must have been talking about. The guy with the bikini top.
I sent it to.
Yeah, there's the mustache neck. Oh, he's got eyebrows over his nipples too.
No, wait, I'll see if I can capture a couple of pictures just to get you an idea.
No, it's his handlebar mustache.
Yeah. Oh, it goes around. I didn't zoom in on it. It looked like eyebrows over his nipples. It goes all the way. Jesus.
I'm going to save a couple just to get you an idea. You want the one from his chin all the way down to his belly? That's the one that you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Save photo. And we'll do the
The octopus is pretty creative.
Yeah, let me see. But here's a couple of them.
The Batman is terrible. I don't know what that other one is.
I don't either.
Is it supposed to be like it's supposed to be like lingerie or whatever. Oh, the heart is cute. Oh, there's the lightning bolt.
That's Tom's design, AC/DC.
Yep.
with the devil's tail.
Oh God, how terrible would that be? Oh, that guy with the heart going both directions. That's pretty funny.
Oh my God.
There's the Flash.
Their guy shaved his 6-pack into his.
I could do that. That'd be the other way I'm getting a 6-pack. There you go. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Chest art.
I never even knew that was such a thing.
I don't think it really is. I think these people are bored. Probably on Reddit. Chest hair art thing. My eyes. Yep. I agree. My eyes.
Yeah, I said to Tom, I said, see? What did I say to you? I said, see, support your Buckeyes.
Yeah, that's what you said. It's going to happen. I'm going to do the O. It won't be fancy like that because I have no artistic skills unless you want to come over and shave it into my belly.
But, like...
Bonzo.
You're the one with art.
Not even close.
Once that hair grows out, though, isn't that going to be all itchy?
No,
hell yeah.
It doesn't itch. Mine doesn't itch.
It doesn't?
I've had my chest shaved so many times for like when I go in to get my heart checked.
Yeah, I do too.
They shave me
every
time.
A motherfucker.
Mine never itches. It just grows back. Same thing with my beard. I don't go like one time. I think I went through an itchy spell with my beard growing in when I shave because I shave it off every year. I haven't yet this year, but
I'm about due.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait for the cold weather to go away.
Yeah, now's not the time.
No,
that sub-zero shit. It's coming. It's going to get worse too before it gets better. I didn't get a new Heather's Weather because I forgot to send her the stuff. So I'm going to have to get back into the archives and dig an old one up.
While you're doing that, I need to use the restroom.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Let me dig into Heather's Weather here and see if I can find just a random one. Let's see. There's Heather's Weather. First, I got to put that one away. Mother lover, I said get in there. Let's see here.
I'm ready for tonight.
It's coming. What's the official name? Because you know how I am. I don't look up anything. I don't.
Well, that's what pissed me off. I was watching a movie the other night, and the trailer came on, and it kind of showed a face shot of him, and I was pissed because I didn't want to see him.
Right. That's why I avoid that shit.
I couldn't help it because
the day we went to see Nosferatu, or the day before, I finally I was flipping through my reels, and there was a reel on, and it was Willem Dafoe talking about, and as soon as I heard him start talking about I was like, fuck. And I hurry up and flipped it. And that's when I found out he was in the movie. Because until then, I didn't know he was even in it.
Right.
I didn't know Bill Skarsgård was in it. I don't want to know shit until I go see the movie. It kind of ruins it for me.
Yeah. That's the way my wife wants to read what the movie's about and stuff. And I'm like, I don't care. I just want to watch it and figure it out myself.
Right. That's part of the fun for me anyway. I like kind of just getting into it and figuring it all out.
Right.
That was a quick poop. Everything must be working good.
I didn't take a shit.
Why not? That's what we're talking about. Figured you just gone out there stamping the toilet seat. Leaving a little circle.
No.
What did it say? A circle of what? Circle of fun?
Stink.
Circle of stink. Leaving a little stink circle on the top lid. Sorry, I sat down with the lid closed.
I was drinking
is that
a lot
one of the
morning.
rings of Uranus? Yes, it is.
Ah.
All right, let's see here.
Did you see the moon the other night? It was huge.
It's the wolf. It was the
No.
wolf moon.
Was it?
It was huge and bright.
Is that why they're
yes.
bringing the movie out? Yeah, that's why. That's why.
I told my wife, I said, man, I wish I had a telescope.
Because don't you think it's a weird time to bring that movie out? Middle of January?
Yeah, kind of is, yeah. You think they would have waited till Halloween.
Is that the official name of it? Like Wolf Moon?
I believe so.
Let's look that up before we do the weather.
Hold on.
Talk about it for a minute. I'm going to go get a drink.
It looked like it was like 3 times as normal size. It was
I've seen them when they're big like that, and it's fucking cool looking. It's just an optical illusion, but I don't. I mean, I've heard that Neil Tyson DeGrasse or whatever his fucking name is explain it, but it was over my head. I couldn't figure out why it does what it does, but it is cool looking.
It was. Yeah, the Wolf Moon. Hold on. First full moon of 2025 is the Wolf Moon. Yes, that's what it was.
We were driving. Oh, we were going to. Connor had a game in Steubenville, which is just across the river from West Virginia and Pennsylvania. And we seen it that night. It was huge. I couldn't believe how big it looked and how bright it was.
Yeah.
But we counted, I don't know if that they say the moon phases have the effect for deer, their patterns and stuff. And that night we counted 93 deer on our way to Steubenville. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're going to Steubenville. You fucking come right through deer country.
Yeah. There was
the only road that's worse is 36. We have I think we have the worst road in
they say moon
state.
Phases affect the patterns.
Well, didn't you have that watch? Wasn't that you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
The moon phase watch?
Yep.
That's from the almanac. Yep.
See, I bet that's why they did it on this Friday, because the wolf moon, full moon, January 2025, blah, blah, blah. That's why the Wolfman's coming out tonight. Is today the official day?
What, for the Wolfman?
For the release, yeah.
Well, it was yesterday. They released it yesterday.
Okay. I wonder why yesterday. That's weird.
They always bring them out on Thursdays.
I thought it was always Friday.
It used to be, but then they started. What the hell day was? I think it was when Jurassic.
I know they used to do midnight on Thursday.
When Jurassic Park came out, I think they did a Thursday.
They just keep changing shit to get it. Like they ruined Black Friday like that.
Yeah.
Started having Black Friday and July sales. Like, that's fucking ruins the whole point of it. It's supposed to take the biggest shopping day and give you the biggest deals. Quit ruining stuff. We need to have rules. Need to be fucking rules on this stuff. All right. And now
it's time for the weather with Heather.
Okay, I don't know what this episode is. This is a flashback. Let's see.
Get ready for a weather report that sizzles. This morning, the skies of DFW got a little
Dallas,
wild.
Fort Worth.
Imagine lightning flashing like a strobe at a party, with hail as big as golf balls pounding down, shaking things up. Mother Nature wasn't playing around, but as the storm slips away, the rest of the day turns into a slow burn. The temperature flirts in the low 80s, with the sun teasing its way through the clouds, casting a glow over the city. The breeze, it's got that gentle touch from the north, just enough to cool you off without chilling the mood. Tonight is when things get really smooth. Clear skies and crisp air, perfect for a night in or out, depending on your vibe. Tomorrow, we're looking at more sunshine and mid-80s warmth, with just enough heat to keep things interesting, but not too hot to handle. And Hurricane Helene, she's keeping her distance. So, as the weekend
But she
approaches,
didn't.
It's all clear skies, manageable heat, and the perfect touch of humidity, just enough to remind you that you're alive.
Yeah. You know, we were really missing the boat on that. Heather needs to have her own show.
Yeah.
She just doesn't have time. It's not that she doesn't want to. She gets it. She just doesn't have time. She's a fucking Avon lady. She works all the hours at the fucking lawyer's office. She runs them groups on Facebook. She runs them groups on Smule.
Yeah, she could do a sexy show of some type.
We have one.
Have people write in and tell her sex stories or something.
Well,
read them.
The show's already there. We just haven't had any contributions, and the stories that we want to read. Like the thing is, people are going to take turns reading like real stories and stories that people sent in. It's called After Dark. Is the name of the show that we've been trying to get it going forever, since almost the beginning of the station. But there's an issue with licensing. There's no license you can buy to use that stuff. Every piece has to be licensed individually. We would be billions of dollars in debt trying to get just like The Raven on or whatever, some Edgar Allan Poe. Because I thought that would be cool to have someone come on and, read stuff like that and read sexy stories. And it was going to be an adult After Dark. It was a midnight show, which is like 9 o'clock where Heather's from, but it'd be prime time for her, midnight for everybody else on this side of the planet. But yeah, that show After Dark's been in the works, but we can't figure out how to get the licensing for any of these stories. The only other option would be to go to like a contribution site where people upload their dirty stories or whatever, and then you got to pick through them, and I don't know. I just wanted it to be like stories people knew, and having the DJs read them. Excuse me, was the idea for that show, but it just never. It still hasn't. It's not dead yet, but
Playboy used to have an article like that. People would write in and tell their sex stories or whatever.
Do you remember what
they weren't dirty or anything? I mean, they were.
Yeah, they were adult.
Yeah.
They just weren't like, hey, you stamped on my chest with some shit.
Yeah.
I don't think even Playboy went that. Penthouse might have. I don't know. Weren't they the one that had the beaver hunt?
I don't know.
Was it Penthouse or was it Hustler? It was one of the mainstream dirtier ones that had the beaver hunt. Do you remember it?
No.
The beaver hunt was where people would send in Polaroids of their wife, and they would.
Jesus.
They would. It was huge. It was huge.
Was that the one that the teacher was in, or what?
She was in the teacher that was from New Philly, that Miss Duckworth. She was in Girls of the Big Ten or whatever. It was one of the college episodes.
Well, there was another lady. There was one of the other teachers that was in one of those, and I think it was a Polaroid type shot.
Maybe as far as I know, she was in the Duckworth was in the college one.
Yeah,
but it could have been a beaver hunt. I don't know.
I forget what the lady.
She was not an attractive woman.
Name. The teacher's name, I can't remember her name. It wasn't that Duckworth or whatever.
The science teacher?
Yeah, it was. I can't remember what.
God, I hope it was the German teacher.
No, it wasn't her. I'd have saved that one.
She was hot.
And she always wore them skimpy outfits too.
Oh yeah, she knew it. She knew it. We would walk by her classroom. We didn't have to go by.
I was in her.
If I'd have known what she was, I'd have took German.
She had I don't know if it was a study hall or what it was that I was in her class.
I never had her at all.
And I was right in the front, right at the desk. My desk was right against her desk. It was pushed right against. And I don't remember.
He's like,
I don't remember I don't remember picking that seat. I was thinking it was assigned or something.
They used to assign study halls, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I got, what's his face?
No, I'm saying the seating was assigned. I'm pretty sure because I don't remember picking that.
Yeah, you didn't pick your seats in study hall either. You didn't pick them in homeroom or study hall. I think the other ones you kind of did.
But
I can't even remember if you did that even. Oh, I bet you did.
That front row right against her desk. Oh my God.
Classes were what, 45 minutes back then?
I don't remember. Yeah, probably 42.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to go that long without blinking, but I'm sure you did it.
I needed Visine when I got out of there.
You had to have toothpicks in your eye.
Clockwork Orange.
Exactly. Yeah, she was a good-looking woman. Ain't no doubt about it. Leggy blonde.
And she'd always wear short skirts and a low cut top, and she would always sit at the corner of her desk, on top of her desk.
I don't know about that. She always stood outside of her room, but they all did that.
Right.
They were supposed to be hall monitors, so they would, but we would just walk by her classroom. But they didn't even need to go to that side of the school because she was in the one far corner.
There was rumors that she messed around with one of the guys, but the students, but I don't know if that was true or not. That could have just been kids talking.
That's awful. Just terrible. Pick me. My marketing teacher did. He went to prison for it for 3 years.
Yep, I remember that. He was my neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You guys did live back here, didn't you?
Yeah, we lived right beside him.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. But, you can't play that game, man. What pissed me off about that whole thing was the girls were playing victim.
Yeah.
They were 17 years old when that happened. And then they were like 20 when they turned him in. And I'm like, you were a victim? Really? Really? I mean, these adults shouldn't be messing with kids, but I'm telling you, at 17 years old, I knew what I was doing. They couldn't have victimized me at that age. Quite the opposite. Ain't no way. But
yeah, boys are different though. They wanted that shit to happen.
Yeah, you think? Well, we have a woman's perspective here. Were there any teachers that you would have banged when you were a senior in high school? So could they have victimized you?
She's speechless.
He was the.
Oh, wait a minute.
I didn't turn him in. I didn't turn him in like the other girls, though.
No,
I didn't tell.
He was the. What do you call it? Intern band teacher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of those student teachers, teachers' assistants or whatever they call them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So did you bang him?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
But let's Pat's listening.
No, yes, I tell.
Pat
I tell him everything. No, he don't care.
Okay, but hypothetically, had he came on to you and been like, "Listen, blah blah blah," would you have considered yourself a victim? You don't think you would have? You don't think you'd have jumped over that?
How did I put this? Me knowing that he was good looking and everything else, and then him do that to me, no. Now, if I didn't have anything interest, maybe.
What do you mean?
Like,
if she wasn't attracted to him, then maybe.
Oh,
exactly.
Oh, then you'd have been victim. Gotcha. So it's an ugly man's law.
It's an ugly man's law.
I don't know,
but you get what we're saying, though, right? Girls want that too. They're not any different than boys. They have more restraint than we do.
Right.
Girls have the ability to say no. I don't think a teenage boy, or not many of them anyway, have the ability to say no. They'd have to be really turned off by the situation to be like, yeah, no thanks. Or scared. That would be the other reason.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're at 17, 18 years old as a male, that's your prime. 100%. You're a machine at that point. If you ain't emptying it every 2 minutes, you're getting backed up. Terrible time to live. You get into your 40s and 50s and you realize you can live without it. It's very liberating. You can actually go do shit like work on projects. Life's a lot easier without that stuff, without that drive. All right, what do we got here? Okay, horoscopes and fortune cookies.
Now it's time to get lucky with Little
Speaking of.
T. Here are today's horoscopes and lucky numbers.
Too bad that teacher didn't have that back then. He could have got lucky with Little T, but too bad. He missed out.
Hello, everyone. Here is your president for the day horoscopes. Aries, your impulsive nature leads to a whirlwind day of bold reforms. Just remember, signing executive orders isn't quite the same as making to-do lists. Taurus, you focus on economic stability, ensuring everyone gets a well-deserved day off. Comfort and stability are your presidency's hallmarks. Gemini, you host a series of press conferences, dazzling everyone with your charm and wit. Multitasking is your superpower, but try not to start a dozen new initiatives at once. Cancer, you establish National Empathy Day, encouraging everyone to share their feelings and support with one another. Your presidency is all about nurturing the nation. Leo, you give an inspiring speech that becomes the most viewed video of all time. Your charisma and leadership light up the world stage, making headlines for days. Virgo, you meticulously review policies and procedures, making sure everything runs like a well-oiled machine. Efficiency and organization define your presidency. Libra, you broker peace deals and focus on harmony and balance. Diplomatic efforts shine under your leadership, making the world a better place. Scorpio, you dive deep into security and intelligence, ensuring the nation is safe and protected. Your presidency is shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Sagittarius, you launch an ambitious exploration initiative, encouraging space travel and adventure. Your presidency is about pushing boundaries and expanding horizons. Capricorn, you focus on long-term plans and infrastructure development, leaving a legacy of progress. Practicality and ambition drive your presidency. Aquarius, you introduce groundbreaking technology advancements and forward-thinking policies. Innovation and progress are the heart of your leadership. Pisces, you promote creativity and the arts, declaring a national day of imagination. Your presidency is a breath of fresh air, full of dreams and inspiration.
Very nice.
Something different. All right. Now let's break open that fortune cookie. Renegade paths lead to grand illusions. Sail away to your paradise and leave behind the past. Your pick 3 numbers are 7, 5, 1. Good luck. Till we meet again. Stay in the light, Bammers.
I like the short version better.
Me too.
Yeah. Pick 3 is good enough. Yep. Everybody gets the same lucky number.
Yep.
I like that way better. And I like the fortune cookie. And I like the sailing thing too. The Grand Illusion.
Yep.
Paradise Theater was better, but whatever. Whatever. Did you even like Styx, Coney, or were you too cool for Styx?
I like some of their songs.
Yeah. I liked anything that Mike brought home. I was such a follower that way.
Weren't they the ones that had the music video with the Cutlass 442 in it? Was that Styx?
Cutlass 442. I think that was Dennis DeYoung.
No, it was a group.
It was a group? Then that was probably Night Ranger.
Nope.
Convertible? They're all sitting in it?
No, it wasn't them
Oh.
sitting. It was like a car chase of some type. I don't know if a girl was driving. I can't remember.
Now you're starting to ring some bells.
I'm thinking it was Sticks. I don't know.
What would they have had as a music videos? The only one I remember them is Mr. Roboto. Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo, domo. Domo, domo. That was a good video.
Sorry, I had a phone call.
Oh, yeah?
Mini K.
Yeah? Everything all
She
right?
she got invited.
It was Chicago. Sorry.
Her dad called me and I ignored the phone call. So then I looked at my messages and she's getting invited to go to Virginia in June. So they just want like confirmation. Yeah, they just want confirmation. So
tell them I said it's okay.
her aunt wants to take her. So
I said it's all right. She can go. What song was it?
It was Stay the Night, Chicago.
I don't remember that song.
Chicago Sticks. It's pretty close.
Sort of. I think Styx is a little more rocky than Chicago. Chicago had horns and shit in their band.
Yeah.
The only thing Styx had different was the keyboard.
I like the Cartman version of
Sailing.
Sail.
Yeah. Where he can't, he has to sing the whole song if he hears the first line. Classic. Classic Cartman. Well, we got our weather out of the way. We got our fortune cookies out of the way. That was pretty good. Not a bad Friday show. We got to talk about some poop, jizz, plums and plum cots and fruit trees. People look at what do they think when they look through chat and see
I don't know.
all that shit we post?
Yeah, fruit and men.
Men with fucked up mustaches. The wolf moon. Fruit trees. This is one of the reasons I like how we do our show, that we don't plan anything.
Right.
Because it just kind of takes on a life of its own. Sometimes it gets a little quiet and we have to rush things through. But today wasn't really like that. We stopped while we were waiting on you to post stuff. That was about it.
What do you mean? It took me a couple of seconds.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That was the only real pause in the show.
Talking while I was looking.
No, we were completely enthralled with what you were doing.
So what do you guys have planned this weekend?
Bowling Saturday night.
Yep, bowling.
Okay.
That's really the only thing we got going on. We got the movie tonight. That's right, yeah. We're going to go see The Wolfman tonight at the Quaker Theater in New Philadelphia.
So when's the Ohio plays on Monday night, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a big day.
Yeah.
Monday is a big day.
We got the inauguration Monday.
Yep, that's why I did my horoscope.
The national championship Monday. Yeah, I know.
I was gonna say,
because it's like it ain't for President's Day because that's not till February 12th.
Right. No. I don't think we're doing anything due to the fact that we busted our ass last weekend. So this weekend, I think it's just going to be like
no shopping or nothing. We need to go grocery shopping.
We don't need to do any shopping. We did it all last weekend.
I stopped at the dollar store and got some milk and stuff, so we're good. But
yeah, get your milk and eggs and stuff for this. Are you getting any of that snow?
I haven't even looked, to be honest with you. I heard there was something coming through, but my weather app sucks.
I'm on 3 different things.
I need to switch to Accu. Well, enlighten me, because mine sucks dick.
Well, see, one of them is through the Pennsylvania Authority, so that's obviously from our state. So I don't know if they have an Ohio Authority weather on Facebook.
Ours is out of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
The National Weather Service runs out of Pittsburgh in our area.
I also do.
Yeah, don't do weather bug. It sucks.
I heard that. So
that's still around.
Yeah. That's what I got on my phone.
There's two weather things, apps that I have.
I use the Apple one, and it's terrible. It's never. I can be looking outside, and it's fucking snowing like blankets, and then it's like clear skies for the next 3 hours. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the one that I basically go for, like I said, is the Pennsylvania Weather Authority.
I don't see anything on the radar.
They're usually on point. Now, they gave us 3 scenarios, and 2 of them are showing for Pennsylvania on the East Coast where I live.
Saturday and Sunday, we're supposed to get it.
See, my weather bug says Friday is partly cloudy, Saturday is snow, and Sunday's cloudy.
Yeah. Well, the AccuWeather says Saturday and Sunday snow, but that might be like Saturday night into Sunday morning.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Because I didn't.
I can show you a picture.
But the radar looks clear, but I thought there was supposed to be some kind of an Arctic blast coming through.
Yes. What do they say?
Next week.
Siberian cold, kind of? That's
yeah, it's like below zero stuff.
It's supposed to be like cold.
Now,
I need to get some more wood in the house.
I don't know how that's going to work with school, because when the temperatures were down, like
yeah, they cancel under 0, right?
Well, they give them a 2-hour delay to at least get the sun up and stuff like. It's a pain in the ass, is what it is.
All of it.
So.
Dealing with kids is a pain in the ass. School age children, running them around, doing all their things, letting them develop as adults.
This is what they're showing. I'll give you hold on. This is for us. I'm just giving you a picture. This is like one scenario, and seems to be the most scenario for us. Now, I'm down in, obviously, the Philadelphia, Reading, Norristown, Philadelphia area. That's what they're calling heavy snow. So that's been on 2 of the scenarios out of 3. The third one's moderate. So no matter what, we're getting it.
See, I can see my county there.
Can you?
Yep. We're right on the edge of the map, but it looks like it's below us.
Okay.
That blue line is below Tuscarawas County.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in Noble County though. So the cabin's going to get it. The light stuff.
This should be interesting. At least it's on a weekend.
So you guys are straight across from us.
I told you.
Yeah, it's straight across.
We are straight across. Literally straight across. Yes.
Yeah, we're on the same line.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
Lucky you. So when I fart, if it stayed out in the cold air long enough, by the time the earth rotated around, you should still be able to smell it.
Well, like I said to you, when you get your weather the day before, we get it afterwards.
Yeah.
We get the next day.
If it's moving in a straight line, yeah.
Like that's why I always ask.
Usually they swirl, so you never know.
Like, yes, because when you get your thunderstorms, I get it with hours later.
Yeah.
It's weird, but yes.
Weird. Yeah, I didn't realize how straight across it was.
Yeah.
Where the hell are you seeing Tusk County at on that picture?
Okay, she said. Open up.
I did.
Okay, zoom in.
If you go to Pittsburgh, just go
over.
You have to open it or just click the picture?
You click the picture and go left.
Okay, yep.
Oh, you can go left.
Go straight left of Pittsburgh and you'll see the Tuscarawas County right there. You see the river? We're 2 counties over from the river and up, like 3 from the bottom. Right there. I don't know how to point it out to you. If you know, you know the shape of the county, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can see you can only see half the county. And it's just the right edge.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
You see where the blue is below us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We shall see.
What county are you in?
Me?
Yeah.
Berks.
Where's that at on there? You said straight across.
It's not. Okay, so if you would go to where it says Reading, okay,
it's all.
Thing, that line, that's Berks.
Jeanette and Hutton,
we're like right in the middle.
And Reading are almost right directly across.
Yeah, because when I mapped it out, I was like, "What the hell?" It's like straight. Which is true, because if you figure about it,
Southern Tuscarawas County, but yeah,
if we take the Pennsylvania Turnpike, it's all straight, except for we have to take maybe I think 1 turn or 2 turns. That's it.
Yep.
To get into Ohio, everything is.
But yeah, you're on the same. What do they call those lines? Longitude or latitude? Which ones go sideways? Latitude?
No, I think
Longitude.
I don't know.
Longitude.
We need to go back to school.
Yeah, well,
because didn't they say long is like across?
I don't remember.
Longitude.
Well, it's a globe, so it's the same distance, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Longitude. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm looking this up.
One of them's horizontal, one of them's vertical. That's all I know. I think longitude is
Latitude
horizontal.
and longitude are coordinate system. Okay. Latitude is the horizontal
There
line.
you go. So we're on the same latitude.
Yes. So think L is horizon and longitude is vertical.
So long as up and down. All right. Now we know.
Do you think we'll remember that?
That's your
No.
education for today, folks.
Can't believe
Please
it.
send money.
We're so bad.
Someone needs to fund this school.
We've been out of school for how long? I
Oh
don't
my
remember.
God.
Shit.
Well, I'm 35, so like 15 years.
Yeah, but how many times do we actually use like longitude and latitude
Never.
in our lives? It's exactly.
School.
So
In school, that was it.
yeah, it's nothing like
Well, now you
our
kinda do.
profession or anything.
You can
What?
now, because if you give the L and L on a GPS point, like some people still use that for like, because there's no address on like certain points.
Oh yeah.
So you can look up an app on your phone. It'll tell you what the cross number is, like certain degrees, seconds, minutes, seconds, blah blah blah, latitude,
I
certain
don't pay
minute. Yeah,
attention. I don't pay
but
attention.
you know, I'm just saying, you can drive to places like that.
I would be so lost.
Well, that's why the app does it. You know, if you're charting it out on a
Trust me,
map,
we're
yeah, I get it. I would be
we're
lost too.
using a GPS and we're doing how many U-turns to get to Ohio?
Well, that's because you have a bad co-pilot.
That was me.
She's off looking at shit. Oh, that's so pretty over there. But I wouldn't be any better in a pilot seat or co-pilot seat.
We always get, me and my wife always get in a fight over the
Oh yeah, it's not a good thing to do.
GPS.
Yeah. We. That's what it
And
said.
for some reason, I love going 70 to Columbus. But for some reason, it always takes me that Route 16 every time. and
I prefer to go 16.
I don't like that route. It feels like it takes forever to me.
I like looking at stuff. So,
Speaking
and
of,
now
I paid-
they've improved it because now once you get up into right before Newark, it's 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I got paid
Since
the
they put
toll
the 4
today.
lane in there. You gotta
I
do
just
what?
hate the part from Columbus or Coshocton to that
Yeah,
interstate part. I hate that
through
part.
Adamsville and it.
Yeah.
I got paid the tolls today.
What toll? Oh, they where they take a picture of your license plate.
Yeah, from going to Ohio to go to Ohio and come back.
Yeah, I got one.
You're
in the
just
mail.
now getting billed for that?
I got billed a couple of weeks ago. I
Yeah.
got a reminder.
It takes a while
Yeah, it took a month.
because Barkley
A
was
month.
like, "Why were you in Pittsburgh?" I'm like, "You know why I was in Pittsburgh? Me and Connie were looking for that bowling alley."
Oh, that's right.
She's like, "You
Was
took
it
the
that-
turnpike?" I'm like, "Yeah, just for like one little
how
exit."
much do they charge
It was like
you?
$3.
Our
for that
bill
one.
was our bill was 130.
Holy
Holy
shit!
sh-
You guys took the turnpike the whole way.
Yeah.
Yeah. God
So
damn.
63 some going there and 63 some coming back.
Jeez
Wow.
Louise.
They're raising the toll for Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, that
this
sounds like they
year.
fucking need to raise it because Jesus Christ.
So we had an easy pass. We just need to invest in another one. We
Yeah.
need to get a new one.
Yeah, if you're
I
gonna
got
fucking
the-
do that,
I got the Sun Pass for Florida, and it works all the way up here, too.
does it?
Yeah.
That's the one the in-laws use.
But yeah,
Yeah,
if we're
the
gonna make more
SunPass.
trips to Ohio, we need to get the easy pass and
'Cause
just get it done and over
It costs $6 just to cross the bridge to get onto the island down there.
Does it?
Yep. Without
Yeah,
even anything else.
I just go to the app and put money in it when it's low or whatever, and if I use it, then it's there. And it's nice. You just drive through tolls, don't have to worry about anything.
That is cool. All right.
Because I think didn't we use it
Mm-hmm. Yep.
for when you took me to Pittsburgh to the airport that time?
Yep. We did. Because I didn't get billed for that. I only got billed for the one when we were looking for the bowling alley.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize we were on the turnpike.
Just for that short little burst.
Hmm.
And then we didn't even take pictures of anything.
Nope, we didn't do shit. That's why when we go, if we decide to go to visit Puddin', we're going to stop at those places again, and we're going to take pictures.
Well, I think
right on
when we go over to Monroeville, we should just do a whole day and go see some of them.
Because Monroeville is halfway to her house already.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll plan a trip and do it all in one. Figure something out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's the end of the show. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back Monday morning. We got a couple of we got the one show tonight. What is that? Elastic Glam tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. Mm-hmm. Check that out. And we'll be back Monday morning at 8 a.m. Let you know about bowling, and we're getting ready for the Ohio State game, and we'll have pictures of my shaved stomach ready to go for you. So, peace and love, WBAM. Peace and love.
Peace.
Bye-bye.